Hello, everybody. I am back with another episode of Beat Blast, and we are just gonna hop right in. Um, I don't know what that does. Might as well have it on. Like, cool. So some of the achievements are to unlock all of these, and obviously beat the game, which is what we are working on right now. Um, But I think for today's episode, our main goal is going to be to save up to 500 bits. Sixes, if that happens. We'll find out. We'll take the free early note. Probably should have checked the rest out, but oh well. Okay, I have done a little bit, granted not a lot, but a little bit of research and like studying in the game. And by this I mean I opened one Steam guide and it said, hey, so some abilities are bad unless you combine them with other abilities. Which is generally how video game abilities work. You're not gonna find a like broken one off the bat, so Beat Blast community, we are really popping off here. No, it had some useful tips in it, mainly about like taking the minigun and spray and pray, which are traditionally not super powerful on their own. And then if you go like all mines and you manage to get a homing option, that's pretty good too. Why did I go shop? The bits were right there. That was silly of me. Um, oh well, whatever. Anyways, yeah. So, pretty useful tips. I'm also trying to mix that up because clearly my previous strategy of alternating between blue and pink was not working super well. So we're going to try constant attacks and then building up going from here. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's go random. Let's go for the bits. Okay. That was very silly of me. Teehee. Okay, well, I am glad to be back. This is gonna be silly. I struggle, I've been pretty open with the fact that I'm not super keen on doing this as like a job, but I'm actually really enjoying playing this game. And I think I'm going to be able to find a lot of fun in content creation. Hold on, gotta lock in. Yeah, so I think I'm actually going to be able to like find a lot of joy in this. So if y'all are willing to stick with me, things will get better. I'm looking at getting a better microphone sometime next week. Wait, no, not next week. Next month. That should be when I have like enough money to get one. It's not going to be like a super crazy expensive or good one or anything. I'm not, I didn't come into money all of a sudden. It'll just a little $50 one off Amazon. But okay. So audio quality will improve soon. I've also decided on a recording schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Or, sorry, Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. I work at my, one of my other jobs, Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is probably the worst boss for the build we've got going on here. And so I'm personally a big believer of just stacking all of my work on days where I already have to do stuff. And so since I'm already, two of my jobs are already Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, might as well make the third one be those days as well. So y'all will be getting roughly 3 videos a week. Okay. Okay, we got the cutting close achievement. That I did not want to be cutting close. Anyways, so yeah, you'll be getting them on these days primarily. I will also slowly start to incorporate other games because I won't be able to, interesting. I won't be able to just like play this game nonstop and still have fun with it, so expect some other games soon. I gotta keep things fresh for myself. I think just that one. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be the recording schedule. There'll be other games coming, and I'll be getting a new microphone soon. Ish. Asterisk, maybe. I'll do my best. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Those are the major updates, major decisions I've made. So should it be a video tomorrow? There will be one sometime next week on Monday, though. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna log in. Okay, there we go. As for... Okay, cool. Yeah, so, the game. In the guide I read said that this, orbital thing here is bad on its own, which, like, yeah, I'm feeling it. I have no control over my bullets, they're just kind of here. But if I can get it combined with, Spray and Pray, which is an ability that, like, just causes me to just absolutely shoot bullets all over the place. I'm literally spraying and praying with that strategy. I can theoretically get like some massive damage out of this, and also because of the way that the bullets are orbiting, most of these more melee-centric enemies that we see in World 2, like the centipedes, shouldn't be able to hit me. So that's the goal. We're gonna find Spray and Pray. And you know what? If we don't, we don't. Okay, cool. Alright, making pretty decent progress on our path to 500 bits here. We'll go bits. Wait for that guy to move, cool. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Ow, why did I do that? Darn it. Darn. Okay, whatever. That's so silly. I love that. Yeah, let's do yo-yo. Okay. I feel like we take the bits here. Okay, cool. Let's see. I don't know what to talk about, so I'll talk about my day. My day was fine. It was mostly pretty quiet. Oh god, I had to work at the office again today, which was low-key kinda not fun. It was kinda brutal. We just got so many people coming in, like, back to back. It just, ugh. I think when I left, the total count of people I ended up helping was right around 20? Yeah. Which, second day back from... you know, second day of the semester back, that's not like a surprising thing, right? I'm honestly shocked I didn't see more people because I work opening to about midway through the day. Yesterday, I helped like 60 people, 59 some odd people, if I remember the reports correctly. Um, but man, I yesterday at the very least had someone to help. I think that's worth. Okay. I at least like had someone to help me yesterday, even if, uh, you know, for those who know, my coworker got locked out of her account, and so it was like really hard for her to help me, with the people coming in for IDs, which is like fine. I'm not at all upset, but it is, it is what it is. And so I've just done a lot of work the past few days at the office, and it's been a lot. It's been tiring. But you know what? This was my last day. Ooh. Oh, okay. I work. Yeah, I don't work again this week, so I'm rather happy about it. Cool. Let's see. I gotta tell y'all, the number of people who come into the office and are like, who need a new ID because they lost theirs in just the dumbest way possible is kind of obscenely high. I had one person come in today and they walked up to me and asked for a new ID, and I said, yeah, sure, just like let me know. Like, can I see your driver's license so that I can look you up in our system? So I get it, and I say, okay, I'll look to see in lost and found, but I doubt we have it. And she says, oh, I dropped my ID behind a sink. It's probably not turned in. As I was checking lost and found, so I'm like, oh, interesting. Okay. So I finished checking lost and found, because a slim chance, I guess. And I'm like, all right. So unfortunately, nobody has turned that in. So it is a full, replacement fee. And she's like, wait, can I get it back? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have to go ask the people at your dorm, because they're the ones who will be able to like contact maintenance for you. And she's like, okay, well that cost me anything? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it'll cost you something. I don't work for the dorms. I'm not in maintenance. I work at the ID office. I don't know how much if they charge anything for that kind of stuff. And I was much nicer about it than I am being in the story. But I basically said like, yeah, I really don't know. You'll just need to go ask. She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ask because I don't want to pay the fine. And I'm like, yeah, I mean the replacement fee's expensive. I get it. So anyway, she leaves. I help a few more customers. We'll replace circle. I don't want to do that. And so, anyways, I help a few. She leaves. Nice. She leaves. I take, help a few more customers. Well, there goes that achievement. There's an achievement for clearing level 2, level 3, and level 4 individually, to the best of my knowledge, without taking damage. I'll check after this room. But regardless, she comes back a couple minutes later and says, yeah, they don't have it. I'm just gonna need to, pay the fine. I'm like, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry, So I go through and I get her set up, and ooh, wait, what's this? I don't think we take anything there. And we go equipment here. Anyway, so I go through, I get her set up, and as I'm getting ready to print it, I ask, do you want to use the same picture or do you want to take a new one? Which is like standard fare for me. And she, of course, wants to take a new one because everybody, I guess, wants to take new pictures every chance they get. Which, okay, I shouldn't be upset about this. I know it's a like super small thing, but one of my biggest pet peeves at my job is when people choose to change their picture on their ID, and they aren't, and the picture isn't like 17 years out of date, because nobody looks at the IDs. Like it exists pretty much exclusively as a key card. Oh, yeah, I guess that's fine. Actually, if we get the circle one, or yeah, the circle one, that's huge. Um, so anyways, I don't know. It makes me upset because it's like nobody's looking. And like you've been here a number of years. You know nobody checks your IDs. Why do you want a new picture? I don't know. I get it for like new faculty members who were students previously, or people who left the university for a period and then returned, and their ID is like super out of date, and their picture is from when they were 17 and first going to college. I get that. I'm not too upset about that. I'd probably want to change mine too. But but for the students who are just kind of like, okay, kind of here and kind of existing, it's like they know those IDs don't get checked. I don't know. Like I said, it's a small thing. It's a petty thing. I shouldn't be nearly as upset about it as I am, but what are you gonna do, right? Okay, I gotta lock in for this because losing the ability to aim straight is actually messing with me a lot more than I thought. I guess some could say I gained the ability to aim gay. Haha, got him. Oh my god, okay. Okay, let's see here. What else? That was really the big story from my day. It's just that someone came in, lost their ID behind a sink. Which, by the way, I don't even understand how that happens. I lived in the dorms, and granted this was pre-transition, so I still like wore gym shorts all the time, which have massive pockets. But every time I went into the bathroom, it was never a concern for me to lose my ID behind a sink. And even if I didn't have pockets on hand, I don't think I'd let my ID near the sink. I don't know, I'd put it like right on the edge where if it fell, it's falling onto the floor near me, not behind it where I can't reach it, but whatever, you know. It is what it is. That's not the most embarrassing way somebody has lost their ID though. Somebody came into the office to get a new ID, and this was a few months ago, said, hey, my ID got broken. I'm like, sure, like if you have it, I can take a look at it. Because we do offer free replacement IDs if the broken quote-unquote ID is just door damaged, so like they swipe their card too much, which is unavoidable in some of our older buildings on campus. And so this person comes up to me and says, hey, I need a new ID, it broke. I'm like, yeah, sure, can I take a look at it? And she looks at me and says, no, it broke in the elevator. I'm like, what do you mean it broke in the elevator? Because, like, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so you were in the elevator, it fell, and just freak accident snapped, right? Like, I thought it fell on the floor and popped. And she said, yeah, it got stuck in the door. And I'm like, what do you mean it got stuck in the door? And she never elaborated. That's the worst part about this, is she never elaborated what she meant when she said her ID got stuck in the door. My best guess, because this was last semester, or maybe the fall semester before that, I forget. But my current best guess is that she and her friends, probably a guy was probably definitely there, were messing around because they're in college for the first time as freshmen, and put her ID in the door. Okay, I'm gonna lock in. Oh, what? Oh, that's upsetting. Okay. Oh well, that was probably good timing anyways. Anyways, to finish up the story, my best guess is that she was messing around with from friends and a guy was there because it's like, you know, college and they're free for the first time ever. So a guy was definitely there and they were definitely really stupid about stuff. And stuck her ID in the door of the elevator and it snapped, I guess. I I think that they couldn't get it out. So the elevator either like closed too tightly on the card and that's what caused it to snap, or the they got it like so that half of it roughly was in the elevator and the other half was outside. And so when the elevator started going up, it hit the roof of the floor they were on, and that's what caused the ID to break. I don't know, chat. I got more wild stories like this. Anyways, that is gonna be the end of today's episode. Thanks for listening to my 3 times a week yap sesh, and I hope to see y'all in the next episode. Feel free to let me know if y'all have any game suggestions. I may not follow up on them, but I will keep them in mind. And if y'all want to hear any more wild ID office stories, let me know. I'll start thinking of them. Okay, bye!